Okay, so I'm out here at 2 o'clock in the morning. Apparently, my environment was not having it. They were like, deep sleep so you can wake up and meditate tomorrow morning. No. So you can wake up and get back to your authentic self. No. So it feels like these unconscious or subconscious entities or forces or energies or people around are not having that. And that's truly what it feels like. Maybe on the surface, people really don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but someone's spirit doesn't want to let go. I don't think that certain people will know what to do without you. Yes, you. I can't help but to feel like this is on a collective level. There are forces or entities or people, energies around you that wouldn't know what the fuck to do deep down, like low key, without you. There could be a distraction of some sort where you aren't able to get adequate sleep or show up as your best self because you are being subconsciously or unconsciously distracted by something, and it's appearing physically, where it's hindering you from getting adequate sleep, or it's hindering you from studying, or blocking you from getting to point A to Z. It's some sort of unconscious or subconscious distraction that is showing up physically. When we're cutting things out of our lives or letting things go, or we no longer resonate with certain ideologies or thought processes, lifestyle habits, or even people, family, friends, jobs, careers, what have you, it doesn't mean that we love them any less, but it is a detriment in some way to our growth. If I am looking to grow, I must plant myself elsewhere. Like I said, it feels unconscious because on the surface it's not like I'm deliberately distracting you, but I can't help but feel that feeling of subconsciously or unconsciously this environment is really a distraction and it's not conducive of my growth. If my spirit is urging me to get back to a point in time and dedicate that space, but what I require is a good night's rest, yet left and right there's distractions, this deliberately and blatantly lets me know this environment isn't conducive for growth. It doesn't mean we love you any less. It doesn't mean you're toxic per se. I mean, use your discernment, but it just means that this environment isn't conducive for the growth, and we're growing. We're affirming things, we're acknowledging things, we're noticing it, and we're making changes. We're seeing where we can avoid certain pitfalls, certain distractions, conversations, opening up certain cans, reopening certain cans, falling back into old modalities and practices, or how to dig our way out of falling back into old habits. We've become so seasoned in the journey, yet we're still learning. So every day we're showing up faithfully to class on this journey we call life, because it be life. And so in no way is this linear, but I'd like to let you know that of course we're making progress. We've put in that work, so this is a period of growth for us. I wouldn't be surprised if we were at this point experiencing so much growth and development, be it physically, financially, spiritually, mentally, what have you, all valid, that we are experiencing a point of pruning where we're picking off what isn't viable to the growth of the stem. Ooh, get it, girl. You are, ooh, I like it. Okay. No, I'm really doing it. We're really doing it, guys. And I couldn't be prouder of you, but we're finding and discovering what works for us and what we need. We're in the business of getting our needs met. We've shown up for ourselves. We've found that we are our best candidate along this journey. We've hired ourselves and we are finding what works for us, discovering what works for us, and meeting those needs and stimulating our growth. It got me outside, it got me reflecting, and that's really all that you can do. There's no need to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on the physical situation, because it can always be deeper than that. We're really just desiring what matches us. We're really looking for those people, lifestyles, habits, jobs, practices, thought processes, ideologies, healing modalities that work for us, that resonates with us, that resonates with our soul, that we can identify with and go, yes, that's for me. Yes, that's just like me. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's like we know it and we're searching for it, and we're not stopping until we align with what it is that we want to see, hear, taste, touch, smell, feel. And this is powerful. Irregardless to where you are on your journey, this is powerful. To make an alignment like this, or to desire to be making an alignment like this, it's powerful for you. Keep seeing what it is that you're seeing. Keep feeling what it is that you're feeling. Keep hearing what you're hearing. Keep tasting what you're tasting. Like, keep stimulating your senses, because it is helping align you with what is in your best interest, what is for your highest good, and what you've been looking for, what you've been calling upon, what you've been manifesting, what you've been visualizing, all of that. It wants you just as much as you want it. The journey is going to be with some contrast, but you're sticking and moving, you're navigating through the contrast. You get me? Like, the journey isn't without its contrast. That's why you'll hear me say it a lot, like every day is faith, because you can't quite necessarily be aware or know for a fact what you're going to be faced with, but it's our tenacity, it's our resilience, it's our faith that is going to help us, like we spoke about, for those of us who are still in close proximity of these friends and family members or ideologies, thought processes, upbringings, and things like that, where we can't make definitive physical moves. Just know that it is happening, it is possible, and moving in spirit is just as valid. Like, continue to move in spirit, because that's an indication that your physical will follow. I love this for you, because it's not a matter, at this point, guys, we've been growing. And if you've been following in this journey, or whenever you hear this or come across this, you've been journeying, my love. It's coming up on that appointed time where it's not a matter of if anymore, it's a matter of when. So you keep powering up your vision, your vortex, your mind, your body, your spirit, your community, because you will see the shifts, you will see the results. You keep working those faith muscles, I guarantee you will see the results. And I got my work cut out for me. So it's like, even getting into the flow of life, you'll get here. And when you get here, you'll probably be uncomfortable, and that's fine too. You aren't being resistant, you're ebbing to the flow of life and flowing to the ebb of life. So again, like we always encourage you, take it easy on yourself. Maybe the contrast is just deliberately making it clear, like, look, I'm opposing you, and we want what's aligned with us. And so we know where to make our move. We know that belief isn't working, scratch that. This relationship isn't working, scratch that. This environment, this town, this country isn't working. This study, this practice, this school, it isn't working, scratch that. And that being okay, it being okay to make modifications and edits along the journey. Like I said, I don't think the distractions or the contrast is anything on a serious level, but it can over time impede on your health. It can over time impede on your growth, on your mentality, on your spirituality, on your finances, on your physicality. And so we have to be willing to stand up for ourselves, show up for ourselves, and be the change that we wish to see, and be the change that we seem to not be getting from the contrast. We have to show up and be that change for ourselves, and that being totally okay. Honestly, I've been deprogramming and reprogramming my subconscious, and when I tell you it has been working absolute wonders, it's truly an effortless process, and it has been working wonders on changing my attitude with the contrast, because the contrast used to get me out of my element. I'm not gonna hold you. Contrast used to have me out of my element, had me out of my body, had me out of my mind, and I would just be so overcome, overtaken, and bothered by the contrast. With this new modality that I've been implementing in my routine, with this new practice, deprogramming and reprogramming like my subconscious, because the contrast inspired me. Like, basically, quote unquote, the problem allowed me to create a solution, and it has been phenomenal. I respond different, I'm protecting my peace, and I'm feeling in control. And I'm like, wow, this is good for me. I can't wait to get up. And the contrast is like, I can't wait to knock you down. But guess what? Show contrast, who's boss. Show the problem, who's boss. Show the distractions, who's boss. Show toxicity, who's boss. You're in control. You're more in control than you think. So find what works for you. But yes, it's a pleasure to be able to share this with you guys. But collective, you're growing. This collective is growing, and I couldn't be prouder. I couldn't be prouder and more in support of a shift that uplifts the vibration and the spirit and the growth, of humanity itself. Like, happiness starting to look good, starting to feel good, smell good, taste good, seem good. Like, we just want better, and that being okay. We want more. That's also okay. We want less of some things, and that being okay. And we are, like I stated, like we talked about, providing those needs, because we've shown up for ourselves. We found that we are more than qualified to make these changes, shifts, transformations, and transitions. We're hired, and we're making cuts. And we're bringing in new things, new modalities, new practices, new peoples, new lifestyles, new habits. You get it? So I couldn't be prouder of you. You know what I'm saying? Every day is faith, so you just got to show up. It's imperative that we show up in the best way possible, not perfect, but with the intentions of progressing, making progress. And that's really all that we need. That is really all that we need. But yes, I've held you. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Thank you for being here, sharing in this space, listening at my voice. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.